What's up, guys? Thank you so much for joining me today. Today I'm going to show you how to protect your wheels from the winter conditions. Now, not just like the snow and rain and water and all that, the crap that they put on the roads. If you live in conditions where it snows, you know what I'm talking about. They just put some horrible stuff on the roads, and if you want to keep your wheels nice, it's very difficult. Now, there's multiple ways of going about this, but this is just my favorite. I'll go ahead and show you guys right now. Now, I did these about almost exactly 2 years ago. They're PlastiDip vintage gold. Now, I did it just to protect the wheels during the winter, like I said, and then I ended up kind of liking it because it's different. And now it's time for a change. So what we're gonna end up doing is I'm gonna go ahead and get the truck up off the ground. All right, boys, we got them off. This is actually really cool because I'm gonna go ahead and peel one of the wheels for you and then just go ahead and do the rest off camera, but you guys will get to see what it looks like when you peel them. The only thing I am a bit nervous about is the one can is supposed to cover up an entire 20-inch wheel or less, obviously, but I do have a bit more dish than the average wheel, so I am a little bit nervous that I didn't use enough product because I used one full can per wheel and all that. So we're about to find out if I shot it too thin or not. So hopefully it comes off without any problems. Alright, guys, so this is one of those times where you get to learn from my mistake. So what I was thinking is the thing. I did shoot it a little too thin. Now that's not, I mean, it's partially my fault, but I was just reading the instructions and it said that it covers up to a 20-inch wheel. Now, like I said, I've got a little bit more dish than the average wheel, so I should have thought ahead. But I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys what I'm working with. Now, I did have a time lapse set up for this, like I was in the middle of it, but it would just be one long ass time lapse. As you can see, as it peels a little bit, but it should just come off as a sheet. Like, this is just hardly chunking off. It's way too thin. See if you guys can see there. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is just take some time, go ahead and get them off. Sorry you guys don't get to see it, but it's pretty uneventful watching me just chip away at this. Worst case scenario is I'll get some Goo Gone on here and let it peel off. So here we are about a week later. Now, it doesn't take a week to get it off. I mean, it felt like it. But I went ahead and covered them in Goo Gone. I mounted them back up on the truck, and then I took it home and then sprayed more Goo Gone on it, let it sit, and then sprayed it off with the pressure washer, and it came off great. I mean, it was a nightmare beforehand, but there is ways to get it off. They also have some like dip release on the site if you want to check it out. But here they are, black. I know a lot of you guys haven't got to see them black. I had them on the truck for this past week and I loved it. I forgot how good they looked. So if you guys want to check that out, I went ahead and posted an Instagram video of a cold morning idle for the cam, and it'll give you guys a good idea of what it looks like with the black rims. Like I said, I wish I could leave them, but it's going into winter and these wheels weren't cheap, so I want to go ahead and keep them nice. So what I'm gonna do is get set up. I'll show you guys. You can take tape or you can take index cards or whatever you want to go around here. I'm gonna use the dip release. You just kind of rub it on, and then I'll tell you guys later on what else there's left to do. And then there's a pre-dip spray in a can that I have yet to use, so we're gonna try that too. So we got the pre-dip spray. You can either spray on a microfiber or on the wheel itself. I'm just gonna go with the wheel. See how this goes. Like I said, this is the first time I've used the spray can stuff. I already kind of like it. Now, you don't have to use this. If you just went to the store and grabbed some PlastiDip, it's not that big a deal if you just went ahead and used dish soap. Just anything to get like a good wax or grease remover, and dish soap is really well. I've used it with actual like painting things before, and like with everything, prep is key. So I'm gonna get all down in the small little spots because I want this to last. Like I said before, the stuff or the dip that I had before lasted about 2 years or so. Yeah, it's been about 2 years exactly. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep cleaning this, and then I'll show you guys what to do with the tire itself. Wheels good and clean. I just wanted to show you guys real quick how much dirt was on the microfiber. This is the second time cleaning it, and there was still that much. Now it's good and clean, ready to go right now, but I just wanted to show you guys.
Now I don't think that that would have stopped it from bonding, but it definitely wouldn't have helped at all. So now what we're going to go ahead and do is get another microfiber ready, and then get you some of your dip release, then go around the wheel, or excuse me, the tire. Put a decent little amount on there, and then you're just going to go around. Make sure not to touch the wheel at all. If you do, go ahead and take some more of that pre-dip spray and just clean the spot that you touched. So I'm just going to go ahead and continue to do this on this tire. I'm going to jump around, get all the rest of them prepped and ready to go. Then we can get to spraying. Wheels and tires are prepped, ready to go. I taped off the valve stems. I've been shaking the can for about 2 minutes now. I did set it in some warm water for a little while I was prepping. The cans were pretty cold. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and spray a light coat on here. I'll show you guys real quick how to do that. You don't want to go too heavy at all. You just want a good little light dusting, really. That's what I like to do. That way it gets really tacky, and then you can start to layer it on pretty good. Like I said, I did grab a couple cans of black because I don't want to have any problems this spring when we go to peel it. So I've got 2 extra cans. We'll do 6 cans total. Just nice light coats. Now I'm pretty sure you guys can't see any of that because it's just black on black. So what I think I'm going to do is go ahead and just spray all the wheels, and then I'll just kind of show you guys with the new color because that'll come up a lot better against the black. Just the light dusting, just to give you guys a good idea. So I'm gonna go ahead and just spray these, and then we can move on to the color once I get all these ready to go. Last coat of black has dried. I let it sit for about 15 minutes. I did 10 minutes in between each coat. We have about 3 coats on right now. We're about ready to spray the brass monkey. Let's see if this will show you guys. So we're just gonna do a light coat. This is the first time I've seen this, so this is awesome. There we go, nice little dusting. And after each coat, just go across or go over the tire. So we're about 10 minutes in after the first coat of brass monkey went on. Now we can go a little bit thicker. So what I'm gonna end up doing is I'm actually gonna get the wheel upright when I go to do the next few coats so I can get in there a little better. I just wanted to be able to give you guys a good view. Just nice even coats. Especially with how much metal flake there is in this. You don't want any kind of tiger striping. So you guys can see the brass monkey a little bit better now. It's not just black. You're getting a pretty good idea of what it's gonna look like. I don't think I mentioned this earlier, but I'm not gonna shoot the barrel on the backside. I'm really not worried about it. It's just PlastiDip. We're not going for show car. So I'm not gonna worry about the barrel on the back. It's just a bunch of extra prep and product that I really don't wanna use right now. So what I'm gonna do is go ahead and get it all done and then show you guys the final product. I just wanted to give you a good idea of how to go about it. And here we are, boys, the next day. Now you don't have to let them sit for a day. You can usually let them sit for about 4 hours or so and then they're good to go. But I just figured it was late enough and I just let them sit overnight. But I think they came out great. I really hope the camera's picking this up. I think they came out awesome. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and peel this off the tire, and then, there we go. Actually, I'm just gonna go ahead and do that now. Oh, my bad guys, my thumb hit the stop record button. It's actually not too bad. If you spray enough coats on, it'll come off like this. So that's how it's supposed to come off, all one piece, instead of having to chip away at it. So this gives me good hope that this spring when we go to peel these, that they'll come off fine. So what I'm gonna do is go ahead and clean. Got a little bit here that I gotta clean up. Just take your hand and go around it and it'll come off. I'm gonna get all these peeled off and then we can get a better look at them. We got them all cleaned up, ready to go. I am so pumped on these. These came out really well, actually. Give you guys a good look. Now I just got done with the first coat of dip coat. I'll show you guys what that is real quick. Dip coat, it actually really helps. If you want to help the life of your PlastiDip, I definitely recommend getting some of that. Makes them nice and smooth, gets rid of that rubbery feel. Oh, I cannot wait to get these on the truck. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and get them on the truck, get the center caps on, and give you guys a good little look. Other than the truck needing a bath, I think they look great on here. Get a little better light shot. Now I wish I could get these outside right now and show you how good the truck looks with them, but it's way too dark right now and the weather's kind of going to shit. Now they're not as loud as the gold, but I got a lot of mixed reviews from you guys on the gold wheels. So hopefully you guys enjoy these. Also, I'm not sure if I mentioned or not, but I used 6 or 7 coats in total. So there should be more than enough to make it a good peel this spring. So fingers crossed, because that was sucked. Yeah, that's the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you learned something. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. And as always, thank you so much for watching and have a great night.